Welcome back. A new movie is set to spook and scare viewers this week when it hits theaters on November 2nd. It tells the story of Paulo, a hired assassin who accidentally finds his way to an aswang-infested barrio where love breeds between him and an immortal aswang. Here's a sneak peek.
Hindi namin alam kung saan sila nanggaling. Parang taong bayawak na dumadaan sa ilalim ng lupa. Ang tawag namin sa kanila, mga abwang.
Bakit ngayon pa kayo dumayo dito sa bayan namin?
May hinahanap po kaming 2 bata.
Huwag na kayong magtagal dito. Mapapahamak lang kayo.
Bagay sa yan, miss.
Mag-ingat ka.
Kuya! Kuya, nakita ko po yung monster!
Lahat ng tao dito bihag. Umalis na kayo habang maaga pa.
Makiramdam ka.
Ngayon na ang simula ng muling paglakas ng ating hukbo.
Bayawak?
Lizards! Hindi bayawak ang ambuak.
Maniwala ka na.
Mapapatawad mo ba ako?
Isa ka ba sa kanila?
Matakot ka na.
Hindi na kayo makakalabas ng buhay. Ang mga katulad nyo ay hindi namin kinakain kaagad-agad, kundi unti-unti.
Takbo! Kuya! Bilis!
Alamin ang lihim ng kanilang lahi.
Now, here to tell us more about Regal Entertainment's Halloween offering is indie director Gerald Darog and lead actor Paulo Avellino actually are. All right, guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. And congratulations, it's only a couple days away, the premiere of Aswang, the new Aswang direct. Tell us about how, tell us about why you wanted to remake the classic and make it your own and how it's going to be different.
Actually, I was more of hired by Regal to do a remake of Peque Gallaga's original. But when I saw the treatment, I thought that I wanted to take it to a different direction. So I asked Regal if I could, and thankfully they agreed. So it's a totally new direction from the original.
What were some of the things that you wanted to make sure you wanted to keep, because it is a classic, and then definitely, like you were saying, make it a little bit more your own?
Certain plot elements were kept in, so it's still the same plot of 2 kids who escape to the province. And they encounter this group of aswangs. It's basically parallel to Peque Gallaga's plotline.
But the difference is that makes it
the difference
yours.
Being now there's a sort of love story between one of the assassins who's running after the kids and Lovey Poe, who plays an aswang.
Yeah, well, I mean, who's surprised? How do you not fall in love with the beautiful Lovey Poe? We saw a little bit of the scene that Paulo and Lovey share in one of the many scenes I'm sure that they share in the movie. Paulo, tell us about your character and your experience working on this film.
Yes, I'll be playing a hired hitman. My name here is Daniel, and I'm one of the hitmans na hindi ko gusto yung ginagawa ko, but kailangan kong gawin para sa akin at sa pamilya ko.
Para kumita or para to support your family. So you find yourself in the province and you find yourself falling in love with an aswang.
Yes.
Tama ba?
Yes.
Do you guys believe in aswang? Aswang, do you believe in the myths?
I haven't seen one yet, so
Yeah.
I haven't either, and I'd like it to stay that way.
Yeah.
But do you think it actually helps that you don't believe in it, or that you do, so that you can kind of look at it from a third-person perspective or an outsider perspective?
Well, to me, fiction is fiction, so it's really all about suspension of disbelief. So if you can get your audience to believe that for the duration of the movie, then it's fine with me. It doesn't matter if outside the cinema you don't believe in aswangs.
Well, there's a subspecies of aswang that the movie kind of tackles. Tell us about that. What are they called again?
Abwak.
Abwak. So this is different as well from the classic. Where did you draw inspiration from creating a subspecies and being able to play around it more?
We just, Aloy, the writer, and I, we just thought it would be fun to create something different, but not necessarily deviating too much from the Aswang mythology. So we created the Abwaks as sort of a subspecies. So there, but they can burrow underground, and they can also turn to crows. So they attack
from underground and
from the air. Yeah.
Now, I'm just curious, any spooky stories while you're actually filming or working on the movie? Because I always, ewan ko, maybe takutin lang talaga ako, but I don't really like watching scary movies. I have nightmares after, and I can't imagine actually working on one and putting yourself in certain situations. Anything kind of weird, freaky happen?
Some of the places we shot in are really freaky.
Tell us about those places.
There's this mansion in Rizal.
Tanay. In Pililla.
Yeah, Pililla, Rizal. And ang dami niyang, every room that we go into, ang dami niyang mga bats and stuff. So, and it's an abandoned house. So medyo...
There's no lights, there's no everything.
Really?
Yeah, and there were some crew members who kept saying na may nakikita sila.
Takutin ka ba, direct?
Not really.
No, buti ka. Paolo, or how about you?
Parang dun din in Rizal, this certain mansion where kung saan kami nag-shoot, parang it was really a scary place. Pero thankful naman ako, wala akong nakitang multo.
Just hold on to Lovey. para hindi masyado matakot. How long did you guys work on the film?
We shot for 19 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And over in the places just in Tanay, other
Tanay,
places?
And
in Rizal, in Tarlac, and a little in Bulacan.
All right. Well, it's going to be like we mentioned earlier. November 2nd is going to be the big premiere of the movie. What do you want as a lead actor and of course as the director that people who watch it take away from this horror film that's going to be different from other horror films? Sige, Paolo.
First of all, like the aswangs, it's treated on a different way. Parang there's this parang subspecies ng aswang. It's called a buwak. That alone is really scary if you see it, and it's really different. Another one is it's not your typical horror movie that you watch every time. Kumaga, Regal gambled on this. Parang it's really very different, very exciting, and hopefully our viewers get to appreciate it.
Direct?
Like Paolo said, it's really a different kind of horror movie. It's more of a hybrid horror movie. So you start from horror as a base genre, but you put in certain elements that make it more than horror. So it's horror, love story, action, and everything else.
So you're saying it's more of a suspense thriller. It's not just
it's not just horror.
One genre, no? Which is nice. You've got different aspects of it. I'm curious, Paolo. I mean, you have made a switch over still pretty recently, different networks. You have a bunch of projects that you're working on, but horror is something that's completely different from maybe the way that your fans usually see you as kung sino man yung love team mo or in a certain drama. What are the challenges of acting in a horror film, you think?
Well,
Pinakamahirap, pinakamasaya as well.
Yung pinakamahirap is siguro I can't spoil the film, pero
Bantayan kita. Sige.
pero yun nga, siguro in this film, parang siguro yung pinakamahirap was creating my character because I couldn't really think of. It's hard actually to think of a character that's not stands out, but everyone should notice that he's there.
Okay.
That he's there. He's growing. Parang he's growing on you. And the happiest thing siguro is when you get to hear the word cut and you realize that the aswangs aren't real.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess when it's a big challenge, though. Maybe something that you didn't necessarily have a peg.
Yeah,
as
but
far
I
as
think he
your
was talking
character's
about the fact that he plays an underdog in the film.
Yes, yes.
So medyo, ayan.
So kailangan mapansin ka, but at the same time, you can't take away too
Yeah.
much of the
Yes.
attention because you are. Well, it's very interesting. That's a completely different way that maybe your fans would like to see you. Direct, the movie comes out in a couple of days. Please invite our audience and to check out the film.
Yeah, I'd like to invite everyone to watch Aswang. It opens on November 2, and we really did our best to make this different. So we hope you will appreciate it. Thank you.
Paolo?
Yes, Aswang is going to be out on Wednesday. Hope you get to watch it with your kids, your family, your friends. It's going to be a scare fest and at the same time an action film. Brinante.
Yeah,
So check it out. That's November 2nd. Where are you guys going to watch it?
everywhere.
Everywhere. All right. Well, the best of luck outside of this movie, Paolo. Other projects that people can watch out for.
Yes, I'm going to be doing a Christmas show for the Kapamilya Network. It's going to be out this November. Hopefully, you guys get to watch out for it. And I'm doing this very big project for next year. It's called Walang Hanggan. It's one of the things that you should watch out for next
I've
year.
heard about that. You've got an amazing cast with that. So
very
the
big
best of
cast.
luck, Direk. Any other films that you're working on?
I'm about to start on Shake, Rattle, and Roll 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's going to be for MMFF?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you at the parade.
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you so much,
Thank
Direk
you.
Gerald, Paolo. Thank you.